Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures in Everyday Cooking, where every day can be an adventure in your kitchen. My name is Heather, and today we are going to utilize the Deluxe Cooking Blender in making Alfredo sauce. Now, I love to make Alfredo sauce. I make it quite often, but sometimes it's just a pain to make because you kind of have to babysit everything. But in this recipe, you're gonna see we babysit nothing. The Deluxe Cooking Blender does it all for us. So if you're ready for this adventure, let's get started. What you're gonna need for this recipe is 2 cups of milk, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a cup of flour, 3 tablespoons of butter, half a teaspoon of garlic or 1 garlic clove, and 4 ounces of Parmesan cheese. Okay, if you don't have a Deluxe Cooking Blender yet, here is just one more reason as to why you need one. Katharina, she's a friend of mine. She messaged me about this the last time that I made something in it. And I'm just telling you, girl, this thing is amazing. And I'm gonna show you. Ready? Okay, we're gonna put in 2 cups of milk and all of our salt. We're gonna put the lid on, turn it on. We're gonna move the dial to sauce, and then we're gonna push go. Now that's going to heat up the milk to 176 degrees, and then it is going to ask us to add stuff. So whenever it beeps at you and tells you to add, we are going to add a roux. So what we're going to do to make this completely fuss-free is we are going to melt the butter in the microwave and mix it with our flour so that we don't use any pans. And then it's ready for us whenever we need to add it. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna melt this and mix this up. Ready? Let's go. Now my butter is melted, and as you can see over here in the close camera, it's about 72 degrees, which means it still has almost 100 degrees to get to the right temperature. So to make my roux, I have my melted butter, and I'm just gonna add my flour and mix it together with a fork. And it's fine to just sit here and wait till that addition phase of our blending time. And there we go. There is a nice microwaved roux. So we'll just leave it here. That's it. I'm gonna go make the pasta, and this is just gonna do this until it says add. So maybe we'll do like a crossfade, and okay, as you can see here, it says add. So it is time for us to get in our roux. So I'm just going to spoon it in through that hole in the top, and then we're gonna push start, and it's gonna continue to heat to about 205 degrees. And it'll take another maybe 5-10 minutes. Be back. And now we are going to open the blender very carefully, pour in our cheese carefully so it doesn't splash all over the place. Oh my, I think it even got in my hair. Rude. All right, and then we are gonna replace the lid and just pulse a couple times to get that all melted in there. All right, now I added garlic. I usually add garlic to mine because sometimes I just feel like a little garlicky. So I'm gonna taste it to see if I think that it needs garlic. Ooh, that's really good, but I do feel like it needs my garlic. So the recipe does call for garlic in the info of this video. There is garlic in it. But just know that that's optional. So let's go ahead and add in our garlic. And then we're gonna give it another couple pulses just to kind of just cook some of that raw garlic out of there. It just takes 30 seconds. All right, and you guys, the Alfredo is done. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the blender, and we're just gonna lift up our Alfredo sauce, and it is ready to serve right now. So I have my nice bed of pasta here, and we're just gonna pour it right over the top. Look at how thick and creamy that is. That looks fantastic. Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel like that is a lot of pasta, a lot of sauce, but at the same time, it's only 2 cups of sauce, and this is a pound of pasta. Oh, it definitely needed that garlic. Make sure you put in that garlic. So maybe I'll just toss the pasta here. Oh yeah, there's no sauce underneath, so it will, well, yeah, I still feel like, I don't know, that's pretty saucy. So maybe that's enough sauce for 2 pounds of pasta. I don't know, but that looks fantastic. Now we're going to sprinkle a little bit of parsley on the top just for a little bit of color. And then, you guys, dinner is served. That was not hard at all. That sauce looks so creamy. All right, and I can't believe how creamy that sauce looks. So I'll just eat from one side. And this is a gluten-free pasta, so it's not quite as thick as a fettuccine would be, but it's close. All right, here we go. Okay, that is super creamy and delicious. Oh wow, the way that it's coating my mouth is really nice because the sauce is so creamy, and the roux that you used thickened it up so nicely in the cooking blender. It's not grainy or gritty like sometimes it can get in the pan. This is really good. Does it replace my pan homemade? I mean, obviously it's homemade, I just made it, but does it replace my pan Alfredo sauce? It might. You guys, I think that I'm done making Alfredo in the pan. That's really exceptional. I would adjust the salt just a little bit. Like I feel like I need a little bit more salt, and definitely get some pepper in there. But other than that, this is a win. If you have a cooking blender, you need to try some Alfredo sauce in your blender. Wow, that was easy. Dinner's done, and now I just have to make a vegetable, which I already made. So it's time for dinner, so I'm gonna say goodbye. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed that video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I do videos several times a week, and I'm always looking for the next adventure. So if you have one for me, leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna serve this up for dinner, and we will see you on the next adventure. Bye.